G'day and welcome to Scrounger's Workshop. This video is intended specifically for the JLG FS60 and FS80 lift pods. If you try to remove the post and motor assembly from the spigot as shown in the picture above, and the motor assembly isn't to the ground and locked, you'll trigger the interlock. Once that happens, you'll still be able to lift the cage up the mast, but you won't be able to come back down again and you'll be stuck there. According to JLG, the only way to reset the interlock is to take the unit to a JLG authorised service centre and get them to reset it. But I'm going to show you how you can do it yourself. The first thing is remove the optional power pack if you have it, and then remove the cage. I'll also demonstrate here the sound you're going to hear if you activate that interlock. And again, and once more. The other telltale sign is your ropes will have gone slack and there's no way that motor assembly will go back down the mast. So now we'll get on and reset that interlock. The first thing you're going to want to do is undo these 8 screws and take this plate off with the little window in it. That'll expose the roller with the ropes wound around it. I wouldn't try just trying to pop out this perspex window. You're likely to break it and it won't give you the access to the area we're going to be working on. Next, you're going to need some kind of lever. I find this old tyre lever is perfect. It looks like it's made for the job and you'll see why in a moment. And here comes the part of the interlock we're interested in. Those 2 springs that wrap around that rod running left to right is what we need to use to reset it. So I insert my tyre lever and you can see the bump in the tyre lever fits over the rod perfectly. And all I'm going to do is pull up on the tyre lever while I push down on the motor mechanism. That's it. Reset, job done. Now you may notice here that the motor mechanism still hasn't come all the way back down to the bumper. That doesn't matter yet at this stage. What we need to do now is reassemble the unit and take it for a test drive. I think the reason JLG wants you to take this to a service centre if you trigger the interlock is because if the basket is at the top of the mast, then when you release the interlock, that motor assembly's potentially got a 3-metre fall. Now listen for the loud click when the motor comes back down again. Again, one more. Loud click now signifies that the motor assembly is locked to the mast and you can see it sitting on the rubber stopper. Now you can go ahead and lift your motor and mast assembly out without any risk of setting off the interlock. It will not move. So I hope other owners and users of these JLG lift pods find this video useful. If you do, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Cheers for now.